Hey, that's good. Any questions? Hey, I'm gonna wait a second before I. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Joyce, how are you guys? I think I got the energy to do this right now. I should have got them all off my phone, okay? Virgo Black. Hey, Virgo Black. I've been, I've been good. I've been blonde. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, okay. um, Fireworks. Okay, that was the one. I had to question real quick. I'm like, whew, we don't live in the hood, but you know, it's Aries season, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I thought it was gunshots, right? Um, but I think towards the end, like, I don't know, I look refreshed. Really? You know what? Honestly, and just with like you few people right here with me, I'm weak, not duck. um, I I feel good. Like hopping in this live, like you guys, I cannot emphasize. Out here in the Bronx, it be gunshot. Oh, she see. I don't live in the hood, but hood over there. So maybe it's crazy. When I moved here, the area that I live in is actually very. Um, it's not like stuck up suburbs, but it's like yo everything like Whole Foods is across the street. You feel me? So that don't mean nothing, but it meant something to me. I love Whole Foods. Um, but honestly, being here on live just it feels really good. I was kind of scared, like, because I haven't been up here for so long. I didn't know if people would, be the same vibe that it used to be when I got on live, but I'm definitely excited to be here. Um, yes, who doesn't? Well, I know a lot of people don't mess with the prices, but honestly, y'all already know how I feel. It's it's worth it to me to spend more on buying healthier food than, having to pay to keep yourself alive later. Agree or agree? Facts. Okay, so let's get into it. You guys, I have a couple questions that I have written down from social media. Just because you guys know that I have been gone, like gone, and not only gone from YouTube. Um, I haven't been very active on any of my socials. I've definitely been like very much inward over the past year, maybe two. Um, so I did actually pop back up on Instagram to talk about this in short, even though it was a long caption. But overall, I'm good. Like right now, mental's pretty stable. Yesterday, I don't know what yesterday was, but I was like, I think I'm PMSing, honestly. But I was just like in my feels, crying all over the place. Girlfriend was just like, Lord, she an MVP for real. But anyway, so to talk about regain, depending on whenever the last time that you saw me may have been, um, I have lost the weight kind of. You need that, honey. And I'm gonna tap in on that. But thank you. So honestly, like overall, I'm grateful. I'm doing great. I have everything I need. My loved ones are safe and well, so that's a great thing. I hope the same for all of you. Um, but I did go through, I want to say, a good month or two of a really, really low point. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna keep the energy low in speaking on that, but you guys know I'm pretty transparent when we get the chance to talk or when I get the chance to talk. So over the past 2 months, until I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago, has just been, y'all, I didn't even know how to cope, honestly. On some days, I never got to the point that I was like suicidal or anything. um and it was never really a depression that I had experienced before. It was kind of like, I wasn't crying all the time. um I was not constantly in the house or anything. I got out of bed, but it was more of like a feeling of loss of identity. We all go through these moments of our lives. Might have been gunshots. We all go through these moments in our lives where we have to. All right, now y'all, I might have to shut the window, but where we have to die. I hate to use the term. A lot of people don't like it, but um, we go through these deaths and rebirths so that we can be better versions of ourselves. And I really think that I've needed to go through a lot of that. Letting go of old beliefs about myself, things that were projected onto me as a child, just things that I was holding on to, past hurt, all that stuff that we really need to purge and get rid of so that we can be the best version of ourselves. So, hey. Um, okay, I'm going to try to keep up the comments this time. Yes, good to, well, you know, yeah. Um, I can definitely feel my spirits rising, so I'm really happy to be up here and talking to y'all tonight. Um, but yeah, definitely there's actually a term for it spiritually. If you've ever heard of the dark night of the soul, it's basically like, these very, very dark moments that we have to go through in our lives to basically, I'm gonna have to look it up so I can tell you guys about it later. I'm not gonna go deep down into it, but like I said, it was just, it's, I've never experienced what I've been going through for the past few months. And then with that, um, typically when we get depressed or when we're just in very low points, we turn to our vices, we turn to addictions. Um, oh, okay. I thought she was calling me out. I'm like, I got all my clothes on my bed. I need to fold. Um, but I have not been in a space this happy for a while, and it makes me question sometimes why I ever left YouTube. But then I have my own reasons, and I see 11:33. Okay, I get it. Whew. Um, so to speak on regain, that was one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about. Obviously, you guys know when I am active on my channel, I do a lot of weight loss, fitness, and all that. So to get you guys kind of up to speed on my weight loss journey, fitness, and all of that. During that time, I want to say probably like 2 months ago, um, when that started happening, I turned back to smoking weed and only weed. Okay, I just got to clarify that. And won't smoking cigarettes, won't smoking crack, won't smoking nothing else. Just got to let y'all know. So, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do. So, when when we smoke, we eat, right? I do. I do a lot. So I had the munchies all the time. It honestly got to the point that I was smoking so much that I couldn't eat unless I smoked. But then when I did smoke, I ate everything. Um, and it was just, I can't even say it was a subtle weight gain. It was like, after having both a C-section and my mommy makeover, skin removal surgery, I hold water like just by looking at water, just by looking at salt, I will just gain like 10 pounds of water weight, like that. So that on top of, the inflammation from smoking, obviously, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it, but my skin Um, Anytime that you put any type of toxin in your body and you have that reaction to it, you have I was holding all the water weight, and on top of that, whatever wasn't water weight and was actually fat, I wasn't fitting a lot of my clothes. You guys know how it goes. So, but that was really the first time, even during quarantine, the entire 4 or 5 months that the gym was closed, I never gained that much weight. So seeing myself, I my normal weight got to be around like right at 200 pounds, and I'm like 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. So I don't look very overweight at 200 pounds, but I was getting very close to 240. I think the heaviest I may have gotten was like 245, something like that. But obviously, during that time, I wasn't really worried about what the scale said. But when I actually saw that number, I was just like devastated. I know. I'm getting this idea I'm working it into my brain. Your worth is not your weight. But it's very hard to tell someone who went through, you know, over 200 pounds natural weight loss, that your worth is not in your weight, because of seeing how you're treated when you're overweight, when you're a healthy weight, or when you're fit, is obvious, like huge difference. So, I wasn't getting treated much differently by anyone, of course, but with myself, I never ever let that happen, and it just felt like this is not summer. This is not the me I know. I have no drive. I have no determination. I have not much will to do anything right now. I understand people go through these moments, but what is going on? And beyond that, I didn't have those moments where I was sitting down, where I was meditating, or, just being mindful when you check in with yourself. I wasn't even allowing myself to do that. So I was just on like constant tangent, just, just smoking, just waking up. Okay. All right. Let me put this phone on the charge. I got my little setup here, so we good. We ain't gonna die. There we go. Are we good? We gravy. Okay. Um, so I finally got to, like I said, around 245, something like that. And I was like, all right, Summer, you got to stop. And I don't know exactly if it was that number, if it was the way I was feeling, if it was a combination of everything. But I was like, okay, you gotta cut it. Anytime that I go, my life has usually worked like from the moment I ever started smoking. When I was like 14, I would stop, I would start again, I would stop, I would start again, so on and so forth, into adulthood. And then for probably like the past 2 years, I hadn't smoked at all. So it always felt like something that, I can stop when I want to stop, whatever. But this time, when I tried to stop, and people hate to tell me that there's anything, any symptoms or withdrawals from smoking, that it's not addicting, whatever. Maybe not for you, because when I stopped smoking, I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat for like 3, 4 days, no appetite at all. I was going from sleeping like really good when I was smoking, and that makes sense because we get good sleeps on weed, but um, I was not sleeping, or I was sleeping perfectly. Once I stopped smoking, I was up all night. Um, I even got to the point that I was smoking before I went to work out, and that's so different. I never thought that I could do that. I was like, I don't know how people do that, because when I go to the gym, I'm gonna be tired. I'm not gonna want to work out. No, I was working out, but obviously it wasn't doing anything because I was eating everything. Anyhow, that's that. That's where the weight gain came from, and needless to say, I don't think I'm gonna be smoking anytime soon. Um, That song been stuck in my head all day. Um, okay, so really quickly, are you going to continue making content? The other day, my girl, she told me, get in the car. I have a surprise for you. We were going to the gym, but whatever, she said she had a gift for me. So I hopped in and she was like, I think we should go to the trail instead. It's like, okay, cool. Um, so we pulled up at the trail. She opens the trunk, gets back in the car, and had. Damn. Okay, that's cool. She had this. So, yes, I'm going to definitely be making content. And that was actually another reason for this video, because I wanted to get an idea of the type of content that you guys wanted to see, along with what I already know that I want to talk about. It has been a very long time. Um, but yeah. So I do plan on making content. I'm actually getting a couple more things sent to the house. Yes, I do too. Plus, so I have no reason, none. Okay, no excuse, not at all. Plus, wait, I don't know if you can see that one over there. It's on a ring light right here. Got a tripod over there. I ain't got no pants on, but yes. Um, that really, like got the creative juices kind of flowing. Um, and really made me want to throw myself back into really. Oh, I'm not. I'm probably gonna cry at some point in this live. Not right now, not yet. One of y'all is gonna say something. I just know it. It's gonna get the waterworks going. But mm. So that's actually beyond. Yes. Um, but this is actually what prompted me in the very first place to get on live and tell you. The same day that she gave me the camera and we decided, or she mentioned going to the trail instead of going to the gym like we normally do, we had finished the trail. It was like, I want to say me, her, and Kyra, we did a 3 mile trail. Scares me. And at the end, I want to say like we had maybe 0.25 like miles left of the trail. You're far enough to see the exit, but you're not there yet. And my girl was like, what is that light? Like, what's that beaming light over there? I'm like, what are you talking about? And I it took me a second, and when I finally saw it, it was like it was pink and orange and just like a shiny light. Like it almost looked like somebody was like doing that with a mirror. Um, at the exit of the trail, and I was like, oh, that's God. Just being funny. But when we got up to the light, it actually was a fanny pack. And this girl, she was just sitting there, like, I swear to God. Like, she looked so misplaced. Like, she was in workout clothes and everything, but she, I don't know. It just, I didn't feel like I would meet her there, right? The baby is 4. He's a grown man. Yeah, he's chilling right now. I think he's out there doing something with her, or he's, you know, doing him 4-year-old things. But so yeah, the girl, and she just started immediately talking to Cairo. She's like, he's so cute, and we just kind of got into having a conversation, and I guess she ended up parking, the same direction that we did, so we had to kind of walk together to get to our cars. Yes, it does. And she, as we were walking, I think we were talking about like credit repair and the stuff that we do for work and stuff. And she was like, yeah, girl, I'm trying to lose this weight. She was going to the trail like maybe the whole week or something. She was trying to, get right for the summer. So I forget how much weight she said that she wanted to lose, but I want to say she was around 350. So she was trying to make it a regular part of her routine. And My girl was like, "Oh, this is a girl that you need to talk to. She lost 200 pounds naturally, blah blah blah." Just telling the story, and then she showed, like the cover of the video telling my story, the before and after picture, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Like the birds probably flew out of the trees. Like it was so loud, but and then she started crying. And she was like, "Yo, I knew it was you. Like, you look so familiar, but oh my God, it's you." And I was like, I didn't know why she was crying, but I just felt the need to hug her, so I did. If she's watching this video, she probably would have said something by now. But it was like I got chills all over when that happened, because it had been so long since I met not a fan, but someone who knows my journey without me talking about it. So oh yeah, I feel myself getting emotional, a little cancer in me. um but after that, I was like, that was reassurance. I've had a lot of like loss of confidence moments of like, I really don't think that my new life is supposed to be on YouTube. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. I don't know if people are gonna miss me, or all the thoughts. And that was like reassurance. And then we had just got the camera, and I'm like, it's time. I think a lot of what was holding me back has been me. Um, I spoke on this before, maybe on a live, and I said that when when I had my YouTube channel before, um, I was going through a lot behind the scenes. I was very happy on my channel and everything. I was happy in those moments. I was happy making content, editing, like that was my life. But there was a lot of things happening in my personal life that I really tied a lot of trauma and hurt to. So it was kind of like, YouTube was a memory of that. And I didn't know if I was ready to just jump back in or what I should be doing, but I'm ready. I'm ready. And even if I'm not, I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. Um, you are gonna don't ever beat yourself up. Listen. I'm a Capricorn. That's one of the best things we do. No, that's always been a struggle for me. Like enough is never enough for me. Um, beating yourself up, being the worst critic um, to myself, and of course we all are. But yeah, kind of, and that's what I was referring to as far as trying to let old beliefs go. Like I don't have to embrace the same fears that I did before or be scared. Um, will you be keeping this up? I gotta go. I'll leave it up for you, baby. We're ready to grow more videos, more love. Yes, I need it. And it's crazy to say this, and maybe it's not. Maybe other YouTubers say it, but on some of your lowest days, it's someone who knows how much you're trying, who supports your everything, and who has that love for you as a supporter. Aren't we? And being perfectionist will keep you from doing something if it's not absolutely perfect. So Leos are the same way. I could see that. I have my best friend is a Leo, so I could definitely see that. Y'all are very artistic if you want to be. Um, but yeah, so I've said it so many times. Like I sound like that cheating boyfriend. Like, girl, I love you. I love you. I love y'all. I'm coming back. I'm coming back to you, baby. But I'm coming back. That would be a shame, with all this new equipment and just where my life is right now. I feel like it's a very good time to not only document what's going on in my own life, but teach you guys some of the wisdom that I've gained, because I haven't just been away in a box crying or anything. I've learned a lot, and I think every time that I even just hop on a live, I have something to say that is going to hit someone where it needs to. You know, somebody is going to be there that needs every single word that I'm saying. So I don't know who that is tonight, but I got you. Um, but yeah, so if you guys have any questions, obviously the viewers get to go first. But I do have a couple questions that I had from Instagram the last time I was on live. You know, I was talking about I'm gonna get live on YouTube. What do y'all want to know? Um, Facts. Right. Um, but I said it so many times. Like I'm just like my mom says chewing my cabbage twice. But yeah, I've said it. I'm coming back to YouTube, y'all. I'm about to start making videos again. Nah, for real, for real. I'm about to give y'all my address. No, I'm not. But you know, so y'all can come beat me up if I don't because I just need to at this point. Anywho, um, so relationships. The questions I got were kind of off the wall, like not disrespectful, just things that I didn't know that people really wanted to know about me. I thought it was all going to be like all weight loss questions and stuff. So, um yeah. One of the questions was who does your son's hair? And that's interesting because I retwisted his hair yesterday and the video was back when, but my son, he has locks now. I don't think, can you? No, you can't put you can't put videos, like you can't pull them up like you can on Instagram and drop them on the screen. Otherwise, I'd show y'all. I hear him out there with my girl, and they are, I don't know what they do, but yeah, he has locks now, and I just started doing them for the first time yesterday, and they came out really nice. I was very surprised, but that saved your girl some money and some time, an hour drive. So that's cool. Um, Another question I got was relationship goals. I don't put a lot of my personal life on social media when I am on um, much anymore, but what are our relationship goals? So we are definitely planning on either buying or building a house. Um, you know, besides the materialistic goals, I think we definitely want to have a more spiritual base around our household. We want to get closer to ourselves so that we can be the best version of ourselves for each other. Um, and of course, I'm speaking on this, so I don't know her side, but um, I can say that we probably agree on a lot of things. We want to build generational wealth for both Cairo and our future kids. Um, I'm trying to think what else. Relationship goals. To run up this bag. You feel me? I think, I mean, you know, generational wealth, but you know, have some fun along the way. Definitely do a lot of traveling. I'm kind of stuck between the idea of, you know, the traditional buying a really nice, comfy, big house and or buying a smaller, like we just have our stuff here and live everywhere. And that's definitely more appealing to me at this point. You know, I'm active all the time, so I am getting back to the point that I am pretty much back in the gym every day. Or if I'm not in the gym, I am working out elsewhere. If I'm not working out elsewhere, then it's a rest day and I'm taking it easy and I'm not overeating. Um, but yeah, so relationship goals, you know, to be happy. I know that's vague. A lot of people want to be happy, but yeah. So to tap into the weight loss questions, I got hold on, I can't even read my own handwriting. How did you shape your booty while losing weight? And I don't, hey, is that, hey, Stephanie? Does it say Stephanie? Oh, if I said it right, Stephanie. Um, I actually don't have any butt. Still, if you guys never knew that about me. Some people think I do. I don't think I do. I always felt like I was shaped very, oh, it's the phone. Okay. Hey, Stefan. Um, I always thought that I was shaped like very boxy. Like I didn't have very many curves. I wasn't like a very feminine, curvy shape. So that was always a struggle. It was like for me to get any cheeks at all, I had to like eat a lot of food. And when I gained boots, I gained weight everywhere else. So yeah, but I did start doing a lot of lunges with weights, um, but obvious squats. But I feel like doing squats, at least for me, really just bulks up my legs a lot more. It doesn't really do so much to my boots. Maybe lifts it up a little bit, but I've always just had some little flapjack cheeks. So I have, and this is another question. I have contemplated getting a BBL, and people just hate me for saying that, but I don't really care. Um, Stefan Urkel. We, I thought so. That's the first person I thought of when you said it. Um, but yes. What else? What else? Um, what are some of your favorite weight loss foods? Um, that's a loaded question because anything can be a weight loss food if you want it to be. You know, a birthday cake can be weight loss food if that's the only thing you plan on eating for the week. You probably gonna lose weight. Um, but if we're speaking on terms of what are my favorite foods that help you lose weight, I'm thinking blueberries. Um, I'm pretty partial to almonds. I like them. Even raw almonds are pretty good. During the, this might be a hack for some people also. I'm a sandwich person. And in the beginning of my weight loss journey, I ate a lot of sandwiches. Like probably I was eating a good amount of food back then. When I first started out, I was just, you know, choosing the healthier option. So I was probably indigestion. I was choosing like almonds over chips with the sandwich, and that was like the crunch, I guess, that I needed, that I was used to. And that definitely helps with digestion and maybe the fiber in the almonds. And I just feel like if on an empty stomach, if you eat almonds, probably like 15 to 20 minutes later, you're gonna feel kind of like a burning. The same along with pineapple. People go back and forth on that because of the sugar and the carbs in pineapple, but you eat pineapple and it eats you back. So I don't know if that's one of the foods that have negative calories like mushrooms, but yeah, true fans will be there, BBL or not. So we got you. Yes, I already know, and I think I've finally grasped that. Um, because for a long time I was so worried about all the people that were gonna think that I was fake for getting surgery, or just would think bad of me in general. I don't care, not anymore. I've let that idea go. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be fully like do a whole BBL journey if I get one. That's not like I don't have that planned out right now, but if it in the future, if that's something I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna be like, you know, I walked y'all through the entire skin removal down to literally the surgery being done on live. So I doubt that's going down. But you know, if the time comes and I do, and you guys want to ride, shoot, hop in the bait. What were some of the exercises you did starting out? I'm on a weight loss journey right now. I have bad knees because of my weight, so squats and things are hard on the knees. Okay. Um, yes. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in 1 second. But as far as like the BBL and everything, I just wanted to say, um, I'm finding, and I know through bringing content back to my channel and just being more active on socials again, that the people who are meant to gravitate towards me, this part of my journey, my path, they will gravitate towards me. And the people who are no longer meant to be with me will die. Or less dramatic, they'll leave. They'll go in their way, and they'll find what they're meant to. And I'm very content with that idea. I'd rather have 10,000 or less loyal followers, subscribers, than a million people who are just ocean, just swimming, just there for no reason. Um, well, hey. Well, hey, Steph. We've been talking about it. I'm gonna leave this live up. So if for anyone who hops in now or later, you can go back and watch it. Yes, yes. Rachel, I knew exactly, like, did you get like a notification or something when I went live? Because I was like, whoa, this feels like just like it did when I left. Like some of the names that I got. Yes. Yes. Um, but yeah, so yes. Okay. So to go back to the question, Jaquila, um, exercises to do when first starting out. A lot of people ask me this question, so I feel like I should be loaded. Like I should have like exercises in mind, and especially for bad knees, it is a great time to utilize swimming. I know we're kind of between seasons, so it's like pools are not quite open yet a lot of the time. But if you have a rec center or a gym that has a pool, that is go to. That is go to. Even if you don't, really like swimming, if you don't like swimming underwater or doggy paddling, you can literally just get in a pool, hold on to the side, and just kick your legs. Like, just get your heart rate up. And if you do it for long enough, like, you're going to get tired the same way that you would with any other cardio. Thank you. I can't believe I dyed my hair blonde sometimes, y'all. I still can't. I really can't. Y'all know my black curls to straight blonde hair is so different. But along with swimming, I just say that because that's very easy on the joints. You might feel a little heavy right when you get out, but we all do. Um, on top of that, walking. I know after a while that's going to bother your knees, of course, too, but I'm not encouraging running with bad knees. Um, if it does hurt to walk for long distances, don't walk for too long. Try to split up walking in the morning and in the evening. If you can, not even if, you can make the time. People love to say they're too busy, they're too tired. Well, you're going to stay where you're at, basically. Hard truth, but truth. Um, we're never too busy to put some type of exercise into our daily routine. If it means, parking farther away from your house, I know, our cars, we don't want to put them out of the driveway, but, go into the store, park all the way at the end. You're going to walk back to your car to go home. It's just, there's tiny, tiny things that we can do. Look like I just got a vision, huh? Like I saw a ghost. Nah, my shelf was rattling on the wall. Anyway, um, but there's very tiny adjustments that we can make to our daily schedules that will help us get in those extra steps, or will make our endurance a little better. But people really do sleep on walking. Like, walking helps. I went for like maybe an entire month where I didn't do a lot of weight training in the gym, and I just stuck to walking the trail more often. And I lost a lot of weight doing that. That wasn't even really the objective. I wanted to be closer to nature, Mother Gaia a lot more. And I was just like, on top of, the weight loss, when I did get back into the gym, I had more natural energy to, I couldn't pick up weights as easily because I did lose some muscle with the fat, but my endurance was there. I could run in the gym again. I was like, what? Hmm. I'm going to blonde for the first time. No, Nina. No, Nina. Please don't. It'll probably look great, but please don't. Unless you have someone that you really trust. If your hair is dark right now, do not go this blonde. Okay, this ruined my hair. If you can't really tell, it's straight right now, and a lot of the time, straight hair will mask damage. But when you see it freshly washed, like, oh, is it? Let me see. Does that help? Do I still sound like I'm echoing? If so, it might just be my room. But if that wasn't it, let me know so I can put the charger back in. But a lot of us gained weight during the whole pandemic, and it sucks. Girl, I just saged before I started this. And I feng shuied the room. So, I put stuff, okay. I put stuff the way that it should be. I might even do a video about that at some point. Like, there's a lot of them here on YouTube, so I probably don't need to. But the art of feng shui is so real, okay? The energy in your house, if you do not have your house set up the right way, it does not flow, okay? And I'm not just talking about visually, the energy does not flow, okay? And there's certain ways that you're supposed to have your bedroom set up. You're not supposed to have a TV in front of your bed. You're not supposed to have a mirror in front of your bed. You're not supposed to have your bed facing a doorway. There's a lot of different things, but mine was just all wrong. So I fixed it in my room. The energy in here is just boom. I don't know about after yesterday. I told y'all about that. I had my little fit in here. But, I saged. We gravy. So, um, but what was that comment I was reading? A lot of us gained weight during the whole pandemic, and it sucks. So ready for the summer to finally hit the pool. Yes, let me tell you, that pool is gonna hit so nicely, and your girl got some vacation set up. Okay, so I'm gonna be on somebody's island somewhere, tan. Okay, tan. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna share in a little bit. That's one of the questions too, how I lost the 40 pounds, because 40, it wasn't a full 40 pounds that I lost, but I feel normal now. Okay, I lost all the extra water weight. I lost pretty much all the weight from the extra food that I was just piling, from the munchies. So yeah. But during the pandemic, I actually managed, I think because of the fear of gaining weight, because of being so home so much, it made me very, it was very present to me, like, don't gain weight, don't gain weight, don't gain weight. So I was making sure, even when I was not in the gym, when I couldn't be in the gym, I was doing, I had a bridge next to my house at the time that was probably like either, I think I want to say a mile over and a mile back. So, and it wasn't just like this. It was like, so I got my workouts in. But and it got to the point that I was like, okay, things is calming down now. The gym is back open. I gotta wear a mask. I ain't gonna wear that mask. I'm still gonna work out. But y'all don't play me for the mask. I know people have their views on the mask. We're not gonna talk about that in this video. But when I got back into the gym, I was good. I didn't feel like I had lost any time. It felt good being back home, but I was like, yes, your girl got away with the pandemic weight. I ain't gained nothing. Everybody else did. No, I wasn't like that. But I was like, wow. Calm down, Summer. I had that fear because I saw everybody else gaining weight. I was seeing everybody else just being at home, just eating, just on social media. I'm like, oh my God, no, Summer, no. And so maybe it was the fear of gaining the weight that kept me from gaining weight until after. But weight gain, you can imagine with someone like me who has lost a lot of weight, whether that be naturally from the weight loss surgeries, whatever those are called, like the GVV, y'all know what I'm talking about, from weight loss surgery or naturally, you have an immense fear of regain. And my friend Vanessa was talking about this yesterday. I saw it on her Instagram. But it's very true. And she just had a loss in her family, so we cope the way that we cope, and oftentimes food is definitely a help in the moment. So but just with that being said, like, no matter what trauma or what we're going through, a lot of the time we turn to food. When we are emotional, we grab for food, and it helps in that moment. It really does. But a long time, I mean, along with any other addiction, of course, it's going to help in the moment. And food is a huge addiction, and we don't like to talk about that. But we know, a lot of us know that we are addicted to food. And a lot of the time, the food that we are addicted to is not even food. It's the ingredients in the food that is not food, keeping us addicted to said food. So, um, anyway, um, I kind of just, started going down that road. But let me see if I got another question. I don't know why I wrote them on so many different pages. I should have just kept them on the other phone. Summer. Um, did I answer all the questions up here? I'm already planning my summer trip. Where are you going? Where are you going, Steph? So, on top of the weight gain, life changes. Want to make sure I get in all the points that I was thinking of when I said I was going to get on live. For those of you guys who are still here, and it says that there's 32 of you. So, y'all better chime in when I ask what type of videos you guys want to see, because obviously most of you, if not all of you who are here right now, are subscribers. So you've seen me before. You've seen my channel before, and I want to give you like the first choice of the type of videos that you want to see. I'm going to try to be much more strategic when it comes to making videos. And I always said, when I am consistently on YouTube, okay, honey, see you. When I am back on my channel and I am consistent, I want to be very, really, vlogs. You want to see vlogs, like just regular vlogs or weight loss vlogs? Or I always feel like when I do vlogs, they're not very cooking tutorials. Would be cool. They would be cook. I'm so lame. Anyway, okay. Intriguing. Now you got my minds going, my brain. Don't do it, Rachel. Wait, no, Rachel wasn't the one who said that they were gonna die. Okay, I was like, girl, you doing a lot. I thought she was talking about bleaching your hair too. I'm like, listen, this boy got you gone. Girl, gotta let it burn. I like these sort of chit chat videos. I always learn so much from you when you're just talking and relaxed. Aww. Catalina Island for my 10-year-old. Ooh, okay. Have you tried going vegan? I have. Oh, and I just totally forgot to mention this. If you guys ever saw me do the D-Herbs challenge here or the D-Herbs full body cleanse here on my channel, I did a day in the life vlog. I'm with it. I am so with it. That's gonna be, I actually have an idea for my very first video back on my channel, and it's gonna be epic, you guys. I'm not trying to hype it up. It's gonna be it. Okay, I got one more thing I'm waiting on so we can film it. It's gonna be very emotional. It might make you cry. It might make me cry. We haven't sat down to do it yet, but my videos I have very high expectations. Obviously, I know I'm cap. I know I'm a perfectionist. I'm gonna try to let some of that perfectionism go, so that I can actually bring you the content. But um, I'm very down to do a day in the life video. I think I can do that, and I can have that up soon. Um, what do you eat in a day? Let me write this down. Wait, you guys, wait. Okay. All right, so let me get a blank page. I gotta write. I'm such like a schoolgirl. It don't matter what I'm writing down, unless it's like a phone number or something. We do that in our phones. Um, I always write the date, like just naturally. So today is Fuller. What is it? 16th? Yeah, 16th. 21. Okay. Everybody tells me not to just write 21. I just write 21. Um, okay, so we got a day in the life of Sun. What else? Some cooking videos. I'm surprised nobody said workout videos yet. I really don't like recording workout videos. Like I'm thinking of like maybe bringing them to TikTok, and I think some of you guys might like this idea. Doing the beginner, intermediate, and harder version of workouts. I get a lot of beginners, like as you saw, um, who may have knee problems, who may not have that strength or that endurance yet. So um, workouts that are still effective, and then you can come back when you feel like you got it down and you can move up. I thought that'd be cool. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else have you tried? I didn't forget about the vegan question either. I got it. Got it. Zucchini, squash, Alfredo, maybe some outfit hauls, because you can. Facts. I ain't never lied. If I don't say nothing else about myself, I know I can dress. I know I can. But crazy thing lately, and I was telling my girl about this as well. I feel like it's been a loss of confidence, like inner confidence, outer confidence with the world. I'm sure it doesn't really sound like it to you guys right now because I have a way when I'm talking to y'all. But personally, I felt like I don't like any of my clothes that I put on. It's not my so much my body image. It's just like I don't know what it's been, but I haven't liked any of my clothes. I'm looking at my whole closet, and when I tell y'all, well, you're not gonna be able to tell right now, but I have a walk-in. I have clothes full in the walk-in. You can't see anything but clothes and shoes. And I'm that person. I don't have anything to wear. But I'm deeper than that. I don't have anything I want to wear. I like to wear. I don't feel like I have a style. I feel like this generation, and I wanted to tap into this at some point somewhere, and I didn't know where, but I'm just saying it. I think that people in this generation, I'm not trying to sound old because I'm here, but we are so quick to choose a look instead of a style. Whereas, a lot of people who are confident in themselves and they know who they are, what they like, they have a look. Like that outfit looks like she would wear it. Like these are outfits that you see a lot on this person. I want to have a style, not a constant switch up, a constant different look all the time. I feel like that's very timeless and very classy. Um, oh wait, I saw it. I saw the cooking video. I saw it. But yes, the D herb. I see. I'm just back to me bouncing all over the place, y'all. To along with stopping smoking and getting back on track, I started the D herbs weight loss cleanse and regimen. It's long, but that's what it was. I did do their their full body cleanse on my channel. I did a review. That's probably like 2 3 years ago now. Um, maybe even longer. I don't. No, I already had Cairo. So yeah, probably like 3 years ago. Um, and I lost like 16 pounds. Doing that, I had a whole spiritual, like, it was a vibe. It was a mood. I was always out in nature. That was great. That was great. Um, but in doing so, I did not have a lot of energy or I didn't have a lot of strength. I had a lot of energy. I could go all day. I didn't need a lot of sleep. I felt refreshed. I had no body pain at all whatsoever. And now I'm doing their weight loss cleanse, which is pretty much like, in my mind, the way it's been working is it comes off as the same thing. You're supposed to do a fully raw diet while you're on the cleanse. I have not been doing that only because when I did the first cleanse, I did the full raw, organic raw, everything. And, oh, 33, 33. And, and I'm sorry, y'all. When I did it fully raw, as soon as I started eating, like immediately the day after, I gained all the weight back. I told y'all about how I hold water and stuff, so I'm sure it wasn't all fat the first day, but it was like within 48 hours, I had gained the weight back that I lost, like all 16, 17 pounds. So that was very discouraging. And it didn't feel as good to me. So it might not work to its optimal standard. I don't know. I'm positive I probably wouldn't lose as much weight as I could if I was doing it raw, but I'm not just doing it to lose weight again. With the whole smoking binge and eating everything, like, I'm sure I was eating like little things that I don't normally eat, a lot more processed foods and stuff like that. So it's helping me to cleanse either way. I'm not eating fully raw, but I am eating a lot more vegetables. I never started eating meat fully again. I did eat salmon and shrimp. And crab. Those are my three. So I guess you could call me pescatarian or call me a flexitarian. But um, body graph for you is a game changer. Ooh, from a genetics level. How do you do that? I'm intrigued. Tell me more. P90X. I'm starting. P90X hurts, bro. We did that in elementary school. I don't like. We had like maybe 4 elementary school gym teachers, and one of them was just like, and he wanted to kill us. He was out to kill us, especially me, because he was just like, why the hell you so damn big? Why? He just hated me because he was like the epitome of fit. It was just like in his entire aura, and I was hypersensitive, like, to everyone and everything at that age. Thank you. But anyway, he was just like OD. So yeah, he had us doing P90X. I think our parents might have had to sign something for us to do it, but no, not even middle school, elementary school, like 5th grade. Um, but if it was out then, but I remember it in elementary school. That was the first time I heard about it because that was the first time I didn't want to go to school. um, Following you for years, and I love that you embrace your cyclical changes. P90X feels like torture. Oh my God, bro. And I don't feel like, no matter what stage um, of weight loss or fitness you're at, I don't think that killing yourself is the way to go. If you can like ease your way into it, I know we have weight loss goals. I know. I would have freaked out on him. Oh man, you know what is crazy? I saw him years later, and I don't even remember. Maybe he looked the same, or I could just tell who he was. And I'm pretty good with faces, like from back in the day. Even if you're older, I can probably your voice sounds a lot the same. So, um, I was working at the Dollar Tree when I was in like maybe my senior year of high school, and he came in and he looked, bro, he like had lost all his hair. Obviously he was older, but he wasn't extremely old. He was probably in his like late 50s, early 60s, but nothing past that. And he had lost a lot of his hair, but he still had it in weird places, and his skin was like, it almost looked like he was sunburned, but he had cancer. And he was a completely different person, like personality wise. He, you could tell that life humbled him, along with him, you know, being that epitome of health freak. um he was just, you could tell he was a lot, like to people he probably came off like pretty arrogant and just like a drill sergeant, maybe. I don't know, but his soul was a lot more calmed down. And obviously we changed over the years, you guys. I study in my free time a lot of numerology, a lot of astrology. And you know, whether or not you agree with it, because I don't say believe in it, because it exists, it's a thing, it's a thing. But you know, it's like Spanish, just because you don't speak it, it still exists. So anyway, in doing so, you know, I know my life path numbers. I have such a deeper understanding of myself, and the things to come. You know, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't do any dark magic, or I don't even get into doing a lot of spells unless they are like, you know, like for self love and like um human design as astrology on steroids. Ew! Oh, why don't I know this by now? Um, what is your life path number? Can you guess? Can you guess? I feel like it's a perfect time in my life for it to be very apparent, like, and people who know my story, and I feel like you guess. So you guys give me some guesses. What do you think my life path number is? Um, but yes, I know, like, today, this is one of the things that I'm going to do. I'm going to share, and I think this will be very fun for a lot of people who don't know much about numerology. Because honestly, to be honest, before learning about, ow, you're right, you're right. I'm one of those. I am one of those. Um, can y'all gauge? Because you know. No, I'm not a life path one, but that was cute. That was cute. Um, and I didn't know if y'all saw the ones. 111 is my birthday. That's why I have that. And there's a deeper meaning, but um, personal uh, personal days is something that I wanted to kind of start on, because it's kind of like an intro to numerology for people who don't know much about it. Before I started studying it or astrology or anything, I just thought numerology was just like numbers. And it is numbers, it's based off of numbers, but the things that numbers can tell you about everything in your life is ridiculous. Like, I know the numerology in business, the numerology of like personal lives. I can honestly sit down and do a full like numerology breakdown with you. If any of you guys are interested in doing that, I can do that with like 3 people. It takes a while, so but I am practicing, because I know in this pinnacle of my life, which is like 27 to I forget what year, I'm going to be just there's a word. Just, I'm going to indulge in spiritual, numerological. Mm, it ain't the hour. Just leave it alone. Some, y'all know what I'm saying. Numerology, astrology, Vedic, Western. I don't know exactly which way I'm gonna go. Yes. How'd you? Why? 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 How'd you know? How did you know? I get way too excited, too giddy, like such a little girl over this stuff. But that's how you know that you're passionate about it. And I am a life path 8. This is typically your CEOs, your entrepreneurs, your business people, your leaders. I'm gonna head out somewhere. Peace. Thank you for coming. See me in my pants. See me in my drawers. Um, so good seeing you. I'm gonna wait for the next video. If I don't see it, I'm gonna write you on Insta. You may not see it, but the message is gonna be in all caps. Please do. Keep me in check. Keep me in check. And thank you. Thank you. I got you. If you're still here, I got you. I'll be looking for your message and hopefully I'll be able to give you some guidance. I haven't started any type of like weight loss training, or people are always asking me for weight loss coaching, and like again I feel like it's something that I just got in my own way. I didn't feel like I had enough knowledge, even though I've been through an entire weight loss journey on my own with no knowledge starting out. So again, in my own way. But maybe it was just like I through my learnings of my life path and my birth chart and all of this stuff, I found that I am always, I want to say I found this through my moon cycle, but I'm someone who starts things and does not finish them. Okay. I'm also a cardinal sign. We're the starters. Okay. I am going to teach this lesson real quick. Okay. So we have cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs. With me being a cardinal sign, we are the beginners. So imagine that we're running a relay race. Whew, you know me and my R's. Um, and so I want to say cardinal signs are the Caps. No, not Geminis. Okay, I'm not going to do. We'll be here too long. But the beginning of each season. Okay, so we eight. Eight is my soul number. You're a very strategic person, and the abundance you possess in yourself exudes in how you took control of your first business entity, which is your vessel in life. Oh, whoa, I like you. We would get along just fine. Oh, you're a Gemini? My bae is a Gemini. And she's a different Gemini. Because all the other Geminis I've met in my life have been very, like, they love to give Geminis the term flighty. Like, they'll just, like, pop in and out of your life when they want to. That hasn't proved to be true yet. No. We'll see. No, I'm kidding. But Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. See, my Scorpio friend that I had, I just kind of had to cut her off just a little bit. But I actually I vibe pretty well with Scorpios for the most part. Y'all can get to be a lot sometimes. Y'all are kind of bossy. Like you, this is how my first thought and view of a Scorpio. If you walk in a room and everybody's just kind of chilling, if it's not the Aries, it's gonna be the okay, see, thank you. Okay, yes. I'm gonna tap back into that because I gotta be bopping around. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. But the Scorpio is gonna be the person like, okay, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. We're gonna do this, we're gonna go here. Sit down, give me the pen. That's a Scorpio to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Two, there are definitely two of me though. Weak, yes. Gemini is like, I might need to do a whole video on this. Gemini comes off to me like you'll just be having a conversation and like, everything's just cool. You're just talking, it's just vibe, and then there's a silence, and then just. Oh, but yeah, and by the way, that energy, just like, what? Who are you? Oh, that's the other you. Got it. Yup. I remember my Gemini friend. I went out with her for her birthday, and she had the worst birthday. She's like, you took me to all these terrible clubs. Like, this was back when this was probably like 4 years ago, and she wanted to go to like a very uppity, like bougie club, and I took her to all the ratchet spots because I'm like, bougie is not like not for me. I want to have fun. I want to possibly see a fight at the end of the night. I want people to actually talk to me and vice versa. Like, she wanted to sit up in a club that you just sit in, and that's not me. So anyway, but it was her birthday, so I get it. Um, and we were outside, and she had a whole mental breakdown. It was like the dramatic, ugly cry, and she's so pretty, so that was hard to watch. But then she was just crying, and then she just stopped like mid tear and was like, "Can we go get something to eat?" And just like with no sad emotion or anything, like she wasn't even crying, and I just looked at her like, "Yeah, let's go." So yeah, that's most of my luck with Geminis. Like, and after that, I was just like, "Oh, this is a Gemini." Okay, so okay. I love y'all Capricorns. My South Node is in eighth house Capricorn. The goats. Yes, ma'am. My did you say South or North? My South Node. My South Node is in Gemini. But we all trying to get to that North, and my North Node is in Sagittarius. Um, but okay, so speaking on the okay, chalu, chalun. I don't know exactly how to say that. 888. Ooh. Before I forget, um, cardinal signs, and you brought it up. What did we say? Capricorns, Cancer. What were the other ends? Wait. You don't have to type it again. I'll find. Okay. Yeah, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra are the cardinal signs. Thank you. And we're the starters of the relay race, right? So we're the innovators. We come up with everything. We have like fresh, bright um, ideas, and we are great at starting them. Great at like getting everything set up. So we grab the torch. We start running. We find the best path, and then we hand it off to the. Is it fixed or mutable signs? Is in the middle. One of the two. Help me out. I want to say fixed. We give it to the fixed signs, which is Pisces, Taurus. Um, Other two, like I said, I'm not trying to like stay on the moment. And we're losing a couple of people, but I don't care. Because those of you guys who are meant to be here are here. So, with the fixed signs, they are very much of the, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work, so we're gonna run the whole thing through, and then at the end, we're gonna give it to the mutable signs. Mutable signs are good, or run it back first, so I can stay on track. Um, yes, you're appreciated and loved. So with fixed signs, they are typically the people who don't usually like change. They're very happy typically in a job. Like, they'll stay in a job for a long time. They'll keep their things one way, and they won't really like to switch it up, which is not always a bad thing, because a lot of people who like change a little bit too much don't get a lot done, and typically fixed signs will Cancer. Can you tell? That's where all the emotion comes from. When I get all emotional, I start talking about my feelings and stuff. That's Cancer. And I'm a Capricorn moon, so there's a lot of Cap in me. But, and all through my chart. But with a fixed sign, they are the people who will start something and they will get it done, honey. It might take them a while. They might put it down, they'll pick it back up. They'll put it down, they'll pick it back up, but it will get done. With mutable signs, this is I already know this is a Gemini because of my Gemini, but I forget the other mutable signs. Um, Probably a Virgo, probably a Virgo. But they're great with change, and they finish it up, and then they start something new. They might not always finish something, but they're great at changing. So they'll be like, I like this. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna do something else. I thought this was cool. I'm gonna do it for a little bit. I'm gonna change to something else. Like you'll notice that pattern in their life. So you have Capricorn in the seventh house, love, Cancer risings. I'm sure you don't play about your environment since it helps with comfort and clarity. Look at you. You're just reading me. Um, yes, actually, my home, my environment, like I was just talking to my girl about this yesterday. I'm someone who, if you tell me that I'm going to move in this house, I'm going to live in here for this amount of time, I'm that person that starts unpacking, but while I'm unpacking, I'm setting things up the way that it's going to be. Like typically like moves and stuff like that, I'm unpacked, moved in, and in a bubble bath within like the third day. That's just me. I need to have my environment on A all the time. Like I'm fidgety. I'm not right mentally. If my things are not where they're supposed to be, if I'm like trying to lay down but I'm staring at boxes, it's not it. Um, some people don't care. I do. Um, and I'm also, I don't know in which house or what part of my chart this is, but I if that's even something in my chart, I'm sure it is, but I'm very huge on energy. Like if I'm around people and their energy is off, I'm just like that intuitive, like empathic side of me is just, ooh, not a mood. Like irk my soul. Like I got to get better with this, but if I clean the house and I walk into the kitchen and there's a dish in the sink, when they switch to the scene of the atomic bomb, just me, me. And I find that like the older I get, the worse that gets. Um, yes, yes, yeah, it definitely is. Um, oh, it is, and you can imagine like I have like a view of each sign, like their house, the way it looks. And in my mind, a Capricorn's house is very much like a lot of wood in it, a lot of plants, a lot of greenery. We're earth signs, so it makes sense. Um, and then I have like the very classy, um, possible antique pieces of a Cancer. They would have like a lot of rose gold in my mind, a lot of like timeless things in their house, a lot of like maybe old antique mirrors and stuff like that. Um, and probably some like, I get like a sunset vibe in a way from a Cancer, but I could go on. In my mind, I had this video being capped at an hour. I don't care. It's the first time I'm talking to you guys, and I don't know how long, probably like 3 months, but um, you are everything. North Nodes expand away. Yes. Ooh, girl. We just vibe. I need you to hit me up so we can talk astrology because I just need that. I'm laid back. What are you guys? What's your sign? What's your sun signs? For most people who are not into astrology at all, your sign, typically when people ask what's your sign, it's your sun sign, based off of when you were born. We have a sun sign, a moon sign, and a rising. Um, and typically, our sun sign says a lot about our personality. Um, our moon sign is like what we kind of hide from the world, what we keep quiet, like our inner self. and our rising sign, which I could be wrong, but you know, when I hear rising, it's also your ascendant sign. It's kind of like your potential, if I'm right, your potential, like what you could grow into, or what you is one thing is your the physicalities, um example, and there you might even be able to search this here on YouTube. There's probably some videos about it, but the physical of having like a Cancer moon is like a very round face, because the moon rules Cancer. I have that round face. At least I think so. I got a moon face. Somebody told me I had a moon face, and I thought it was an insult, and maybe they meant it as one, but I didn't take it as one because I already knew. I'm a fourth house Sagittarius, Sun, Leo, Rise. Okay. And I love how the world is just waking up to stuff like that. Like we need to we need to know these things. If more people knew what was in their chart, and knew their rising, and their what house this is in, like you can you can navigate through life so much easier when you know some of these things. Like it'll tell you why you are some of the ways that you are. It will tell you how to navigate some of the struggles through your life. Like the first time that I looked at my birth chart, it's like reading a book about you, and you're like, how did they know this? I thought only I knew this. No, and I'm about to tell you more. So if you guys have never done it before, I definitely recommend checking out your birth chart. You can do that. My favorite site to do it would probably be Cafe Astrology. I'm not affiliated right now. Right now, yes, it's like it is. It's like yes. And it's crazy to me that a lot of people think that this is like looking into stuff like astrology and the Zodiac, and is like demonic, especially when you're talking about tarot. And this is one of my favorite decks, BT Dub. I got all my decks over there, but I didn't know when I first started looking into any of this that people saw it as like being of the devil and stuff like that. By the way, I am the devil card because I'm Capricorn, but that doesn't make me a devil. Actually, the story of the devil card is very interesting, but we're not going to get into that today either. But um it blew me because I feel like, and this could just be a conspiracy altogether, but I'm one of those people. I'm not one of those crazy, the world is going to end on this day type of person, conspiracy like. But I am like, okay, somebody probably said it's of the devil, because these are things that can help you master yourself, your life, and possibly your power. And nobody in America wants you to have your power. Right or right. My best friend is a Cancer rising to Stellium Capricorn, and a seer as well. Ooh, okay. Well, I need to hang out with y'all, okay? Because I'm still around a couple people who think I'm weird, and it's like when you start delving into the world of astrology, numerology, tarot, any of these things, and you have that passion for it, or you start learning enough about yourself, you can never learn everything. And even if you do, there's going to be another version of it. There's going to be more in depth that you can go, and it's a lifetime and more worth of knowledge. Like there's no way you can take it all in, but while I'm here I can try. And you've already said a couple words that have me like, what? I'm gonna get to studying tonight. um, but yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you. Keep it up. You have came a long way. Stay safe. Thank you, my love. You as well. I know some of y'all are probably up here like, Girl, you've been up here for a minute. I don't even watch TV this long. I gotta go. Yes, I'm like, I don't know in my chart how much, like, feminine versus masculine. Obviously, it changes at different points. But I am like, I always think and say I'm like 99% feminine energy, like without even trying. And I'm not talking about like girly and manly. If you know, you know. But I'm a lot of feminine energy. And sometimes to the point where I feel like I really need to balance and have a bit more masculine energy. But, I was meant to be the way I am. So, oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Well, seduction, you don't say. You're so sweet. You guys, I don't think I've smiled this much in a while, at least consistently. It's like I feel like we're on a date. Like, a date with a person that you find out has the same interests as you, and so now you're just like twisting your hair and like your leg is crossed under the table and you're wiggling your toes. Like, that's what this feels like. um okay, so I'm trying to go back and read some of the comments that I missed. I told you I was gonna keep up this time. My sun in tropical astrology is Gemini, and my rising is Sagittarius. And sidereal astrology, I'm a Taurus, and rising Scorpio. See, I give it to all of y'all because I'm pretty sure that I've only studied Western astrology and sidereal, but I definitely want to get into the other ones, and I'm pretty sure I will. Um, at some point, I do feel like I'm gonna do readings. I don't think I'm gonna do them like here on YouTube, like some readers do. I don't feel like that's my job. Like, I don't feel called to do that, but I definitely feel like I'm gonna start doing it more with closer friends, and possibly like just to try my hand at tapping into others' energies. Being a tarot reader in general, you have to be very good at disconnecting your own personal emotions and detaching. And I'm that person. Like I said, I'm very empathic, so that's a good thing in a way, because it's easier to feel what people are feeling and kind of tap into their energy intuitively. But at the same time, it's hard to tap out when you need to. It's like once you walk in a room, energies stick to you, and we can't just be saging all day, you know. I can't wait to take care of your human design. I'll refer you all of the books, sites, and teach you it myself. I'm an analyst. These. Oh my God. Woo! This is so crazy. Maybe I should keep this conversation for whenever we speak. If you have Instagram, you can definitely hit me up there. I will be looking for it. If you do not, you can email me at the glowdepot.co. Wait, no, I'm sorry. The glowdepot at yahoo.com. You can definitely hit me there. Um, oh my God, this is like, because my energy the past few days, like I said, now that I'm diagnosing, I think it was just like really, really, really bad PMS. Because I've just been so emotional. Okay, do that. I would love to get in contact, but I'll tell you more about it. But basically, it said I was gonna come across someone who was going to teach me more, and like kind of point me in a direction I needed to go with my spiritual journey. So I'm so intrigued. And it also said that I needed to do something like a live broadcast, or I needed to speak to a group of people. And I haven't done this in how long? So I'm just like, when spirit talks, somebody better listen. Some are gonna listen. I listen. One other thing to mention, and then I'm gonna try to answer any questions you guys have and get out of here because I always take this to like 2 hours. But um, I was doing my cards, and I actually have an affirmation deck, which I am going to draw a card for the collective, an affirmation card. This is not fully tarot, so it is just affirmations. It is nothing that should scare you, okay? Nothing that should scare you. And a lot of the time when I do a collective affirmation read, it is just something that, depending on the energy that we have going on in the collective right now, it can help us weather. So, um, like right now, I think a lot of people are going through the same thing that I was, purging old versions of themselves to become better versions of themselves. Changing. I just saw a lot of five stamps in this video. So we're going through a lot of changes right now, and with change, especially those of us who are not the people who adapt to change very well, it can be very hard for us. So I'm gonna do that at the end. But I was doing my affirmation card. That's the first thing I do when I wake up. And I had one of the things that I will be open and transparent about, which you guys can probably just tell from my personality. I have had a very hard time with setting and enforcing boundaries in my life. Not only myself, excuse me, period. That was so ugly. um, but yeah, very, very, very hard time setting boundaries with people. And I had like a moment the other day where I needed to set a boundary and I didn't. And because I didn't, I went off. I was out of pocket. Like I went off. Like that was a lot of suppressed, built up energy that needed to come out. And so when I woke up, no, I don't think I had woke up. I did another card that night because I was just like, yo, what's going on? Like, give me anything. And the first card, and when I tell y'all, like, you see people like their cards, but when I tell you, I don't even know where the card is right now. It don't matter. But um, I was just like, yo, I need something to help me work on setting these boundaries because it's such a theme in my life right now. It's such a cycle, a pattern I'm seeing that because I do not set nor enforce these boundaries, I'm constantly being put in situations where I have to, where if I don't, it's going to be harder, a lot harder the next time that I have to. Or I'm just going to basically say yes when I want to say no. And if I do it again, I'm going to explode, and I exploded. So, first card that jumped out was the, I want to say it might have been a throat chakra, or I'm not exactly sure. If I can find it, I'm going to find it. Either a crown chakra or probably throat chakra card. But it was titled setting boundaries, and I just almost flew off the bed. Like, bruh. Like, it, when I tell you, I was like a crazy person looking around the room. Who did this? Because the way that happened, like, I got chills. You know, after a while, you get used to these type of things when you were on that part of your journey. But the clarity, the clarity was real. And I just sat back. I was like bawling because, you know, you have those moments where, whether it be you're very religious, or, you know, you pray to your God or whoever you talk to, and you have those moments and you're like, just give me a sign, just anything. If, you know, flip that lamp, just do something and tell me, give me a sign. And that was like spirit in my ear with a blowhorn. Okay. So that's something that card, actually, I'm going to find it and keep it out because that is something that I've had such a hard time with in my life. You know, coming from a childhood of being obese and, like I said, hypersensitive to everything and everyone. I I could just like analyze people, just sit back, be quiet, and almost I could almost tell what they were thinking of me, or I felt that way by their demeanor, by their aura, by the way they talk, by the way they talk to other people about me, you know, stuff like that. So that always set me up to have the type of fear of rejection, like by everyone. Um, I have to at this point. I know whatever I've been going through these past couple months is necessary. I know through my personal years and like my pinnacles, and it makes sense that I'm having the year that I am so far. Um, but I know that, you know, generic things will get better. I will just, if nothing else, I'll gain wisdom and life experience, life lessons, lessons learned, those type of things. So yeah. And let me see. Yes, I feel like at this point we're just having like a conversation like to ourselves. So, but yes, you know exactly what I'm saying, and it feels very good bringing this side of me to my channel, because that was another reason that I didn't want to get back on YouTube, because this is my life. Spirit is my life. Like my spiritual path and my spiritual journey, everything about my life is spiritual now. Like I don't make a decision. I don't think anything happens for no reason. Just like my constant interest is like health and fitness, spirit, nothing else. So I was so scared to bring that side of me to my channel after I started hearing people say, "Oh, don't do that. You know, you need to trust in God." And the, we're not going to get into that because we will be here forever. I'm not going to start speaking on religion and all of that. I don't want to offend anybody. Um, as a Cancer, as a Cancer rising to your psychic health, hella matters. Yes, it does. My friend Anaya, if any of you guys know who I'm talking about, she's a Cancer sun. I don't know what her rising is. Can you have the same rising and sun? You can, right? Because that would you're no. Can you? I never thought about that. I've never seen anyone with the same, like all three of the same. So I never thought about it. But um, I don't know what her rising sign is, but she's very like open with her spiritual everything, and I always loved that about her. Um, and you know, when the people start coming for her, like Bible thumpers, they just be ready. So I was always scared of that because I'm someone who is like strong in my faith, I guess if you call it that. I believe in what I believe in, and there's nothing that you can say to shake the way I think. Like I may have been easily manipulated as a child, in relationships in the past, in any other area of my life, but you can't shake my beliefs in spirit, honey. And that's on Mary. Speaking of Mary, did you know Mary J. Blige is a Capricorn and we have the same birthday? And I understand a lot about her life now. But anywho, so before we go, spirit, can I get a collective? Ooh, is this the one already? I'm gonna trust you on this. I'm gonna trust you on that. Okay. So today, my moon sign is a Capricorn. So the card that I pulled is the third eye chakra card, and it's titled wisdom and discernment. I might even be able to get some intuitive info on what this card is regarding for the collective, but let's see. I am open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. Take this very personally. Whether it's a collective read, this I'm sure this can fit in your life somehow, okay? I offer my wisdom to assist others during their along their path. I trust a higher source to guide me and help others who ask for my guidance. I practice discernment and listen deeply within for the truth. I choose to respond to rather than just reacting to situations. I act with clarity, courage, and conviction. Okay. So immediately when I see I'm open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. At least for me personally, I've had to literally sit myself down and ask, like, why am I going through this right now? But I have that desire to know. Um, and a lot of you guys might be going through that as well. Like, I'm sure most of us kind of have the idea. Um, Everything happens for a reason, but a lot of the time, once you start heading down your spiritual path, you kind of start connecting the pieces like, okay, this is happening because, oh, I need to learn this lesson. This is happening because I have not been doing this. This is happening because if I don't do this, I won't be able to get here, you know? Um, so having that trust in spirit, or a higher power, or your God, whoever you believe in, having that trust and that faith that what you're going through right now is for your highest good, like the highest good of you, the highest good of all. We're put here, at least from my knowledge or from my wisdom, from my own thought, I feel like we are all here for a purpose, and once we serve that purpose, once we, all right, so we're just not gonna, whatever. Once we fulfill our purpose, then we can go. We can go rest a while before we head off to the next life experience. I don't know what is going on here, and now I'm not gonna be able to leave it alone. But anyway, um, all right, whatever. I'm gonna take them off in a second anyway. Um, nah, I gotta fix stuff. I'm hella extra. Okay. Um, but yeah, I definitely have that feeling once we, we start heading down. No, what? I just, the whole eyelash thing just threw me off. But yes, go bump it. I was actually, my girl, this might be a Gemini thing too. I'm scatterbrained. But she watches a lot of documentaries like about celebrities or well-known people, celebrities. Um, and that's not my thing. Like it doesn't interest me at all. But I hear it. So she was watching one about Mary, and Mary was just talking about her life of addiction and karmic lessons, relationships and stuff. And I'm just like, wow, Mary, yes. And some of the things that she was saying, yes, like I felt on a soul level, like even down to the way that she was saying it, because she was saying she was going through these really dark times, and like the way she was describing it just felt so familiar. As a Capricorn, um, and the devil card is typically about addiction, or not only about, of course, but a lot of the time, if you pull a devil card in a reading, it's like you're being your own devil. Like the harm in your life, you're causing it on your own, from either your thoughts, from your negative attachments to things, your physical addictions that you may have. Like, you're dragging yourself down on your own. Um, so with that being said, Capricorns go through a lot of addictions. A lot of Capricorns, there's a high suicide rate in Capricorns, and um, alcoholism, and a lot of Capricorns. My mom is also a Cap, and she was an alcoholic for a long time in her life. And just like, the more that I start diving into the world of all of this, oh, 444, I see it, I get you, I got work to do, I know. But I love it. I don't love this lash. I don't love this lash no more, but I do. I really love this stuff, you guys. If you can't tell just from me, like, staying up here an extra hour just to flap my gums about this stuff, um, it really tells me, like, what I'm going to be doing through this next part of my life. And it excites me. Yeah, they don't. We really don't. Hmm. And I think, people have always thought I was older than I was just because I carry myself with a lot of maturity. Um, I have more of that wisdom that it seems like a lot of people don't get until a later age, or they don't really start taking it seriously. I probably come off like too responsible often, but yes, we sure do. Again, definitely age backwards. If y'all ain't seen the glow. Um, keep trusting that guy within. His tools, doing earth and understanding so much. Yo, y'all, the people that, I thought I touched a lot of people with my weight loss journey. Um, I know I have inspired thousands, possibly millions, but the wisdom that I'm getting more and more these days is really gonna it's gonna take off. I just feel it, and I'm going to not only help people who may be stuck or lost in their lives, but people who are meant to walk down a similar path are going to start walking with me. And I'm very excited to start meeting them, talking to them more. I don't know what type of spiritual service I will provide. I feel like I will. Like, that will eventually become my career in some way. Like, if it switches. Um, so, yeah. In an ending note, if you guys, if this is so random, like, compared to everything I've been talking about, but I wanted to let you guys know, my girl, she has just come out with a do-it-yourself credit repair kit. So if any of you guys are looking to repair your credit, and you don't want to have the hassle or the commitment of a monthly service fee for credit repair, um, I want to say she has it priced at around $75 right now on pre-sale, and then I think it's either going to go up to 179 or something like that. Like, from me just looking at it as a consumer and seeing everything that's on it is brazy. Like, I feel like she should charge like 250 for it. But when enough people buy it, maybe the price is going to go up. Um, but that we also have credit repair services that we may have talked about here on live before. If you are interested, you are free to hit me in the DM on Vibe with Red, or you can reach her at Ari the Hustler on Instagram, or check out our website, wecreditrepair.com. Yes, I did that whole little, what do they call it? The elevator pitch, almost. Got that. But yes, we are um, very thorough with the entire disputing process. If you've never known or heard of, like, credit repair, or don't know what it is, basically that's what we do. We break down your report with you, and we also do free consultations. So if you don't know exactly what's on your credit repair report, or you're trying to figure out what you can do or on your own, or if you don't even know if you need credit repair, we do free consultations. So we basically, you give us a little bit of information, just a little bit, nothing crazy, and you don't pay for anything up front. But we basically dissect your credit report and let you know what's on it, um, what we can get removed on our end, what you can do to rebuild your credit while we are repairing it. And sometimes, we speak with people during these consultations and they don't even need credit repair. They're either, oh, is that 111? New beginnings. Come get your credit repair. No, I'm kidding. But, like I was saying, a lot of the time people don't even need their credit repaired. They just need the guidance, and we're here to give it. So yeah, that's the daytime Summer. But yes, that if you're interested in Forex, she's got a group. She's got so many. When I say building financial generational wealth, she's doing it. She is doing it, like, by far. Like, we are just, anyway. Yeah, I've had a great evening with you guys. This has been the cutest little date. We definitely got to do it again. I think I'm gonna start naming my lives that date night with y'all. Let's have our little date night, okay? So y'all got to get real cute. Let me know what I should wear next time. What y'all want to see me wear? I'm gonna curl my hair real cute, okay? But yes, please do. Babe. Babe. I hear. Hey, baby.
Hey.
You got clothes on?
Yeah.
You do. Come here. Hey, babe. What's the credit repair number?
That's you to be very. You're taking my bottle?
No. No, it just, I don't know how it got in here. It just, I don't know.
Mom, I'll call you back.
Did you take it?
You want to say hi?
Wait, did you take this?
No, I didn't take it. It just, I don't know how it got here.
Wait, I was looking for this.
You were?
Uh-huh.
How did it get in here?
How did?
What's the
You're
phone number?
lying.
I'm lying.
Yeah, because you drink this.
Oh, he was looking for some water.
I'm sorry.
I was looking for some water.
All right.
Say hey.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Look who's missing a tooth. Blue tongue and tooth.
I ate your nails.
You like my nails?
Yeah, they're white.
Thank you, baby.
Let's see. So the
It's
number,
crazy. He's
Here, let you
4,
read it.
y'all.
I'll let you read it.
Okay,
You wanna read
so-
the numbers, Kapai?
What's the number?
Start there.
1 sec. Okay.
7.
7. This is 7.
7.
7.
5.
5.
7.
7.
9.
9.
7.
7.
2.
2.
4.
4.
8.
8.
1.
1.
7.
7.
So if you guys have any credit repair questions, or if you guys have any want to pass that info
don't worry.
on to, and you are interested in a free consultation, hit us. You can call, text this. This is the business phone. So
Again, it's 757-972-4817. 757-972-4817. Go Kapai. Go Kapai.
we got all types of juice popping off this summer. So y'all, we got a few different things. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all can leave. All right.
No.
Y'all ain't gonna take over my life now.
No.
Hey, you wanna play basketball? I'm gonna take a drink. Bye.
Gotcha.
Close the door. Close the door.
was not expecting that, guys. I promise that was not staged, but that was real cute. Um, we got all types of things. Like I don't get this moment often to share all these things with you guys. Um, but we have credit repair popping. We got Forex crypto group. She just started. Um, I forget what she's calling it, but literally, like, she just started it last night. She has a group for teaching different streams of income, how you can make different money. Thank you. And yeah, so that, and plus drink to shrink, bro. We got everything going. Like we're busy people. We work from home, but we're busy. So that's also another reason why I haven't been up here. But I'll tell her that you guys said hi. Um, but yeah, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna spend some time with them before he goes to bed. And I'm also going to be checking my email. So I'm very excited to get in contact with some of y'all. And be looking for, I don't have an exact date because like I said, this video, I'm going to try not to be a perfectionist anymore, but this video has to be it. Has to be it. Like, the planning that me and her have been doing for this video, it has to be A1. You feel me? Yes. Email is theglowdepot@yahoo.com. TheGlowdepot@yahoo.com. And I will be checking my email, okay? And I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Thank you for spending the evening with me. You guys, I love you. Bye.